All right, welcome everyone. Uh, my name is Peter Goh. I'll be your trainer for today. And just to start things off, there is something that you need to download and install, and that is Power BI. All right, more or less Power BI desktop. All right, you can use this URL to install, to download and install, or you can, if you're on Windows 11, you can go to Microsoft the store to go and search for Power BI desktop and then download it. All right. Okay. By the way, when you are receiving this kind of URL, okay, be very careful because this is a URL shortener, and this one can redirect you to somewhere else, and that somewhere else could be a virus or something malicious. All right. For this, I created this one, so it's safe. All right. Okay. Yes. All right. So there's a bit of theory, and then basically while you're downloading and installing, not just download, download and install, and then please go and just listen to me. I'll be giving you a bit of theory. All right. Okay, so just to get to know me and you, a bit of introduction about me. I'm a software engineer by right, and I have a company, a small startup called I Wanna Go. Okay, and kind of rhymes with my name lah. Okay. I've been doing software development for more than 10 years, and I mostly cater towards the industry, and basically I do a lot of those apps for Android as well as iOS, and then I also do web-based software applications. Mostly in using .NET and Java, and for Android I use Java, and then for iOS I use Swift. All right. Okay. Right. So normally I would like to get to know more about you. However, we got a big class today. Okay. Yeah, so usually I would ask you for your name, what is it that you do, and then why you come to this course, and do you want to have any takeaway? What is it that you want to take away from this class? Okay, but I'm going to cut that short. Okay, since how many we got? Supposedly we got 43 of you. All right, so just let me know your name, okay, and then what is it that you do. All right. So we'll start from the ladies here.
Hi, my name is Karen. What I would like to learn is what are the KPIs that we should be analyzing?
All right.
My name is Yan. I just want to learn more about data.
Okay. All right. We'll skip the gentleman first, or we keep on to the ladies.
I'm Clara. I know so much about Power BI and data analytics, so I want to know more about that.
All right. Cool.
Hi, my name is Belinda. I would like to know how to use Power BI to do my data visualization.
Okay.
My name is Arjun. I would like to understand how to do the data and share with the execs.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Just that learn more about it.
Cool.
My name is Vanessa. I want to learn more about how to data analyze.
All right. And back to the front.
Hi, I'm Jan. I want to learn something new, so this is something totally new to me that I'm interested in learning.
Okay. Yes.
As I always say, one day,
Okay. Cool. And the last lady there. Okay. And first gentleman.
My name is Joseph. So I do accounting. So I just want to know more about accounting.
Okay. All right. And
My name is Sam. I very interested in analytics. I want to try to learn Excel myself, and I'm always very interested in process like this.
excellent.
Hi, I'm Chin Ning. Want to find out how I can use Power BI to analyze data and visualize data.
All right.
Yeah, my name is Piyata. I hope to know data analysis for
Okay. Behind.
I'm Shiron. I'm just updating the data concept.
Okay. Behind.
Krishna, I think refresh the course a bit.
Okay. Next to you.
So the same thing. So what to just to understand more.
Okay. And the back.
Me?
Yes. Huh?
My name is Habib.
That's all. All right. And lastly, we
Yeah, sorry, that's all right. What I do,
just let us know what your name and what is it that you want to take away.
anything and everything lah.
All right. Okay. Now, can I just find out who doesn't have a laptop? I think you all will need laptops each, and then we've got some laptops that you can loan to you, and then you have a laptop. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. My colleague will pass on one laptop, and then for each of you, and then just hang on a while. All right. All right. Has everybody downloaded and installed Power BI? Yes? All okay? Huh? Do you know why you cannot download? You need to go to the URL. Do you? This URL. Or if you want to, you can go to the Microsoft Store and then download, search for Power BI Desktop and then download it. You're not downloading?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can go to Microsoft Store. Do you have Store?
Store.
Mm.
I'm not sure how to go to store.
It should be in one of the apps that was installed. Search for Store. Have? Don't have? So you're not downloading?
Yeah, not downloading.
Okay, maybe you need to take. It's okay. Then maybe you need to go and use the loaner laptop. All right? Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, power that. All right. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Okay. Right. As part of the class, we do have some ground rules that we want to cover. Most of the time, I'm not very much into ground rules, but then you just need to listen up and then take heed for some. Basically, we want to have some kind of discipline. All right. Okay, you're supposed to silence your phone or turn them off. Okay, but I do know that some bosses tend to call at the most inopportune moment. Yes. Yeah. And then essentially, if you need to answer phone calls or whatever, please exit the class quietly so that you can answer the phone call. All right. Just let me know that you are going out of the class. And then do actively participate in the class. If you do have any question whatsoever, please ask me. Don't just stoically sit there and then don't ask question, okay? And then by the end of the session, you still don't know anything, all right? Okay, no question is irrelevant to me. You can ask anything, all right? And then basically, if you just ask, okay? And whenever you have a different view from someone else, maybe you need to agree to disagree, right? Okay, and then do step out quietly if you need to have a toilet break or for this phone call, all right? Can I have everybody's commitment on that? Okay, understanding? All right, cool, thank you. All right, for the course, there's supposed to be no prerequisite. Okay, this is the very basic class, and the class is essentially as an introduction to data analytics. All right, and no prior data knowledge is required. Maybe you can have a bit about you have learned previously how to get data into Excel and that kind of stuff, but there's no previous requirement, okay? And definitely no programming, okay? Who knows how to program? Anyone? Huh? Anyone? Don't have? Yeah? Okay, I've been programming for a long time, but not required for today, all right? Okay, cool. The address again. Do you have Microsoft Store?
No, I'm using the school laptop now.
Yeah, do you have Microsoft Store in there? If you have, that would be a better option. There. All right, so for the course today, we are actually supposed to use Power BI Desktop. That is the cloud version of Power BI. Okay, Power BI exists in two versions. Okay, the Power BI Desktop, meaning that you download Power BI and install it. Okay, and then the Power BI Service. All right, Power BI Service exists online within the Microsoft 365. All right. There is a bit of an issue with Microsoft, okay, because this morning I woke up and then basically I go and test out the Power BI installation that I have, the Power BI service installation, but however, there has been, I have found out some issues that it doesn't display all the charts. So unfortunately, we are going to use the Power BI Desktop, all right, which is what you have installed. All right. So anybody who hasn't finished installing, yes, no, all okay? You haven't? Okay. Have you started the installation? Still installing. Okay. All right. Select app to open. Okay, it should be an installer. Have you downloaded fully?
Yes.
It's
Twice.
huh? It's not downloaded fully. It's 800 megabyte. It's quite large. All right. Yeah. Okay. Your side, okay.
I'm using Mac.
All right, Mac.
I'm installing the Windows 11 virtual
Don't bother. Don't bother. This is the last one, huh? So you are lucky.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're in the dark side. All right. Okay. Can I go on? All right. So I'm going to start off with a quick introduction about what Power BI do. Okay. Power BI essentially is a part of Microsoft 365. It's an app. All right. And basically, Power BI consists, or rather, it is made up of not only Power BI but four other apps within the Power Platform series. Okay. Power BI is one of them. Let's take a look. Okay. All right. First of all, we have Power BI, and Power BI is used to automate, not to automate, but basically to analyze your data. Okay, you can Excel can do charts, correct? Yes. Okay, but how is it? Is it easy to go and create charts in Excel? Perhaps not, right? But it is a whole lot more easier in using Power BI. Okay, so Power BI is definitely not easy to use, and then it is also very convenient. Okay, that's the first app. Okay, further, you have Power Automate. These are all the Power series. Okay, Power Automate is used to go and automate your things, your processes. Okay, if you are finding yourself doing something over and over and over every single day, maybe you can choose Power Automate. All right? Okay?
Can we get the slides, Peter?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. And then after that, we've got Power Apps. Okay? Power Apps and Power Automate usually goes hand in hand. What do I use Power Apps for? We can use Power Apps to go and build apps that you can use within your organization. All right. This can be mobile apps. It can be your tablet apps, or it can be on the web. All right. So it's kind of like a user interface to your automation. Okay. And then for Power Apps, you can only use it within your organization. All right? You cannot go and use it outside. So if you have people like vendors, partners, external ones, okay, what happened then? Do you leave them out? Okay? No, you don't. Okay? You can use Power Pages, and you can create something similar to Power Apps, and then you can distribute it out outside of your organization itself. All right? And then last one, Power Virtual Agents. This one is the, okay, how many of you has gone to at least one government website? Anyone? Yes? All right. Okay, so most of you have gone to a government website, either ICA, SPF, or whoever. Okay. What do you notice at the bottom right-hand corner? Who said chatbot? Chatbot. Do you know what's the chatbot's name? Huh? Well done. Very irritating. Yes. But what is the chatbot's name? There is a name. Yeah, we're talking about government. Something called Jamie or something like that. Yes? Yeah? that Jamie is the most stupidest chatbot there is. Correct. And also very irritating. In what way is he irritating? Okay, never mind. I'm not going to force you to say lah. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, okay. So very irritating chatbot and very stupid because she mostly don't know what to tell you, right? Okay, so Power Virtual Agents is what you can use to go and create virtual chatbots. Okay, and then from after creation, you can go and train it. You can go and give it all kinds of questions that they are going to be able to answer, supposedly. Okay, but of course, your chatbots need to be very what? Very comprehensive lah. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, now all these 5 apps. Okay, AI is now having penetrated into Microsoft also. All right, so basically, Microsoft already integrated AI mostly into all these apps. Okay, including the 5 Power apps, Power Platform apps. All right. Okay, so they have integrated it. What is the name of the AI that Microsoft integrated it with? Anyone? Copilot. Yes, Copilot. Okay. Now, who knows what are all the other AIs that is created by the major companies, the major big companies? Anyone? ChatGPT is one. Yes. Who uses ChatGPT very often? Wow, so little ah. Huh? Serious ah? Okay. Do you know what they say about ChatGPT? Anyone? ChatGPT is usually used by people over 40. By people over 40. All right? Okay. What else? What else besides ChatGPT? Gemini. Anyone else? Anything else? Perplexity. Claude. There are lots of them. All right. The major companies has got Gemini from where? From Google. All right. Copilot from Microsoft, and then there is ChatGPT. Who created ChatGPT? OpenAI. All right. Okay. Which company, or rather which major company does not have an AI solution?
Apple.
Exactly. Apple. Siri sucks. Who's on Siri? Okay, don't mind me saying but Siri sucks. Absolutely. Okay, and because why? Apple does not have a AI strategy. Okay. Now, in the last, I think, 6 months or something like that, Apple has actually created, rather determined that, yes, Siri AI sucks, and basically they invited another company to use their AI. What is it? Anyone? Google. Gemini is now going to power Siri. Okay? All right. Okay, so we go on to the real crux of it. What exactly is data analytics, right? Now, we are all flowing, swimming more or less in data, correct or not? Yeah. Every day our bosses tell me, hey, can you go and gather this data or that data and then put it in Excel? Yes? Who doesn't hear their bosses say that one? Okay. If you hear your boss say that, okay, that means you're supposed to go and gather whatever data it is, right? And put it inside where? Mostly is Excel, correct or not? Okay. Do me a favor, okay. When you hear your boss say that, please give your boss a whack on the head. Okay, because Excel is not the right place to go and put your data in. Yeah, what is the correct place to put your data? Anyone? Quick quiz. What is the what is the correct app that you should put your data in? Anyone? You can go and check on this. Okay, if you have your laptop, okay, and you have your Excel, PowerPoint, and Word installed, okay, go and search for this app called Access, ACCESS. Okay, you should be finding a little red app, or rather an icon that represents that app. Okay, Access is the desktop database that you should be using to store your data. All right? Okay, so everyone is swimming in data. All right, and then we want to, of course, analyze whatever data that you have. Okay, so let's define the data analysis or analytics. All right. Now, since we're all drowning in data, where do we start? All right. Okay, it's mostly your data. Rather, your data is sitting in between your statistics, and because this is computerized data, it is also a part of computer science. You need to be able to know how to use the app that allows you to analyze all of this data. Correct? Yeah. And then you also have to take into account business. Who is doing business? Anyone? Yeah. What business? Sales. That's an important sales business function. Correct? Yeah. Okay. Without sales, nothing comes in.
So Access came out later than Excel?
Access came out later.
Can you import them? You're saying the data should sit in Access. Can you import from Excel? Because
No, you cannot. They are both totally different. Okay.
So you start from scratch.
Yes. Wait. What do you mean by start from scratch?
Because I had no idea about Access.
Uh-huh.
And when Excel came out, I was like fooling around trying to learn.
So you've always been using Excel.
Yeah, and I'm not talking of the company, which is they have these databases.
Okay.
Very sophisticated. I'm looking at it from a small business point of view. Can't afford,
Well,
Access I never knew about.
Access came out a long time ago in the 1990s. Okay, I remember that I used Access for one of my module at uni, and that was in 1997. Okay, so it used to be before that. All right, Access came out before that.
So short answer is I can't. I have to start fresh. I can't import from Excel straight into Access.
You can import data from Excel. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You answered my question.
Right. Okay. But why do a lot of people uses Excel rather than Access? Right? Because Access is very much difficult to use. It's very complicated. Okay. I remember I used to that module that I was taught to me for Access. I learned that in first year of uni. Okay, and it is a 1 year module. Okay, so it is that difficult. Okay, the concept is not that easy, not like Excel. All right, you cannot do a lot of things with Excel. You can do more with Access. All right. Right. So we are talking about statistics, computer science, as well as business. All right, and data analytics is not just simply collect your data and then that's it, like that. No, it's not like that. Okay. All right. let's take a look at what we are trying to do with the purpose of data analytics. First of all, we want to reduce uncertainty, right? Okay. What kind of uncertainty? There are a lot of questions that is, if you're in business, there are a lot of questions that you can pose for your business. And those questions are majority, a lot of uncertainty because you have questions about your business, correct? What is the profit for this quarter, for example? If you don't know your profit, then should you continue your business or not? If you have a lot of losses, then of course you might want to discontinue your business, correct? Okay, all right. It also can improve, help you to improve efficiency. All right. If let's say your profit is a lot, and then what happens if you go and improve your processes, and then of course you can earn more profit. Okay. In retail, you can personalize experiences. Okay. If your customer buys something, for example, okay, you can upsell. Upsell what? Upsell other things. All right. And of course, you can predict your market trends. All right. This is especially true for sales. Correct? Yeah. All right. Let's go on to this. We have got 4 types of data analytics. The first one is descriptive data analysis. All right. Okay. And this one is used to go and answer the question, what happened? All right. Now it is very much the fundamentals of any data analytics. Okay, you always ask yourself, what happened to my profit? What happened to this? What happened to that? More towards business, isn't it? Right? Okay, so that's what that's what you use this descriptive analysis for. Yeah. All right. Next, diagnostic. What is diagnostic? You need to answer, the one to answer is, rather the question to answer is, why did it happen? Why did that incident happen? Is it because of somebody got problem? Is it because somebody's mistake or something like that? Yeah. So it answers that question. And then there's predictive. This one is for you to go and look into the future and then tell yourself, oh, if my previous data is becoming like that, what should my next one be? Okay, you're mostly for what they call stock markets, for example. You normally want to do predictive, correct or not? Okay, because in stock markets, you want to make money, right? Okay, so you want to go and always predict whether or not the price, the stock prices goes up or goes down. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So what will happen if the price go down and then you don't let go of your stock? What will happen if it goes up? What happens if it goes flat?
So does this take in, like, do we call it also like scenario planning?
Yes, perhaps. There are a lot of what I call names for it. Yeah. And lastly, prescriptive. You all have heard about prescription, right? What's the answer? Rather, the question to answer is, how can we make it happen? Prescription is usually what? When we are sick, then doctor, you go and see doctor, and then doctor write script, correct or not? Yeah. So when the doctor writes script already, we take the medicine, and then what happen? You all get better lah. Okay. So you can ask yourself in terms of business, how can we make it happen? How can we make our business better, for example? Yeah. And this does not happen to all of, not only in business. Okay. It can also happen to other things. All right. Okay. Now here's the fun part. The analytics process is not just one step. Okay? It is made up of 4 steps. First of all, you collect your data. After you collect your data, how? You got lots and lots of data. Okay? Have you all heard about data warehousing? Who got hear about data warehousing before? What is data warehousing? Anyone? Imagine you are, what's it called, NTUC Fair Price. Okay, how many stores are there for NTUC Fair Price? 200, 100, maybe even more. All right, and then every store will collect this, what they call, the transactions. Okay, each cashier will go and scan the data, the product, and then they will record whatever transaction, correct? Yeah? So imagine that you have what, 10 checkout lanes, okay? And each checkout lane processes maybe 100 customers. Each customer having at least 10 products. Count for me. How many items was purchased? 10 lanes, 100 customer, that's already 1,000. Multiply by 10, 10,000. Yeah, okay. So essentially got a lot of transactions, and that is only for one outlet. Multiply that by 300 or 200 outlets. You got a lot of transactions. Now, all of these transactions is then gathered in a central server by NTUC Fair Price, and then they all get copied over to a centralized database. And then all of the stores, the other stores, right, get their database purged, and then to start for another day. That centralized server will get the data every single day, and that will become this data warehouse. Okay, the NTUC Fair Price database, the data warehouse, was started in 1988. Think about it. It hasn't been reset. Okay, how many transactions are there? Millions, billions, gazillions. All right, so think about it. Okay. So that could be part of your data collection. After that, your data is just raw data. Okay. You need to go and clean your data. What do I mean by cleaning your data? Certain columns are not, certain fields are not required. Certain pieces of data may need to be merged with something else. All right. So all of these are what we call data cleaning. Okay. We cannot do data analysis unless your data is fit for data analytics. If it is not fit, then, well, too bad. You cannot do your data analysis, what I call, in that manner. Okay. After that, you go and you go and explore your data. Okay. And then, because data can be in multiple format, separate. Okay. So basically, you have to model your data. All right. And Excel cannot do modeling. Okay, that's why you need to do use a database. All right, and then after that, after you put in all of that already, you can use Power BI. Load up your data, your clean up data, and then you can go and put in all of the charts that you need. That is called data visualization. So your data comes alive. All right? You can answer your data, your questions about your business from your visualization. Okay. What are the benefits? Well, you can have a faster, make faster decision. Of course, smarter decision. You reduce your costs, definitely. Most businesses now are talking about cost reduction, right? And a lot of companies, the bigger companies are basically retrenching people because of why? Because they want to reduce costs. And then normally also if you do not have your data, your business will suffer from risk, is exposed to a lot of risk. So how does your data analysis can mitigate all of these risks? Okay, and of course that leads to a competitive advantage. All right. Okay, some best practices, of course, first of all, you need to define your goals. What are your goals? What are the questions that you want to answer? Or rather, what you want to ask, okay? And then, of course, since you are now already collecting your data, of course, you need to prioritize your data and how good a quality they are, okay? And then we have this one. Keep it simple, the KISS principle. All right, keep your data simple. Okay, and of course, after you do your story, your data analysis, you focus more on your storytelling. Okay, you tell all the stories. Okay. Anyone has got any questions?
You said NTUC 1988, right?
About that, yes.
Was that scanner data? Did they have scanner at that time? Do you recall? By the chance?
Yeah, they have.
They had.
You mean the checkout? Yeah, they have. That has already been a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm very interested. Anyway, I won't go there. My thesis was on scanner data a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing. I mean, the amount of data that comes out in the scanner goes down. I'm not talking the handheld. I'm talking of the ones, the model. They just move it across.
Yes.
The product. It's massive.
Yeah.
It's spewing out.
All right.
Absolutely massive.
Okay, cool. All right. Anyone has any questions? Anyone? Okay, now let's do a bit of discussion. Okay. We are going to do a group discussion. Okay. I want to split you. How many people are there here now? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. Okay, let's, shall we break up into groups of 5? Okay, y'all can select your own groups, okay, among yourself. All right, okay, and then, yes, don't be shy lah. Okay, groups of 5, okay, and then I want you to discuss about this topic, okay. All right, data analytics is changing a lot of industries, and they're all different. Okay, some of them are healthcare, retail, finance, transportation, and sports. All right. Now, ask yourself, rather ask your group, what type of data does that specific industry? So you choose one industry, right? What type of data does that industry collect? How can analytics improve the decision? And of course, what challenges exist? All right? Okay? And then, alternatively, you can also discuss what are the risks of data analytics. Okay? List out the risk that is associated with that data analysis, any industry. All right? And also list out how can you mitigate those risks. Okay? So can I get you 30 seconds to go and get yourself into your groups? Okay? Now, start. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. A group of 5, Yes. You mean the industry?
You're given 5, finance, Spencer.
Just one. Choose one. Yeah. Choose one, okay? I should be having at least 4 groups, Whichever lah. Whichever group. Okay, and then choose one of the topics, either the risk or the industry, that one, okay? Yeah, choose either one.
What are the risks of data analysis if not the first one? Sorry, can we see the first slide again?
The first slide, sure.
Yeah, we choose either one, right?
Yes. This is the first slide, okay? Choose either 1 or 2, and then choose one of the industry. Discuss, Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one more thing. After you all discuss, choose somebody, arrow somebody to go and present.
How much time have you given for the discussion?
15 minutes?
That means by 3:10.
About 3:05.
3:05?
Yes.
That is less than 15.
You already started 3 minutes already. Yes. Until 3:05. The clock is there.
So what is the answer?
Don't forget, arrow somebody to present. What does this here? Too much sugar.
I'm not very confident. I think you check.
Why is the table moving?
The number of patients.
Yeah, so we choose either this or if not the second one. So which one we chose? That's what we said. We chose that one. Healthcare, so these are the three.
That is hack doing.
They all are requesting that I pass the slides. Can you all do it or do I?
We will do it as part of
The post workshop, so we can it out
Yeah.
within 1 working day.
Okay, all right, cool.
That is what she's saying, the challenge.
No, currently it's at least contribution, but
Very confidential.
Normal circumstances, there are seasonal changes, so by personal but however, once the data
Five minutes, Have you downloaded the? Huh? You have. Okay. You are done. Wow.
It's just general, just verbalizing it later, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay lah. You are not going to be marked lah. There's no exam.
How much CC vouchers I put? So that correlation next year,
Hey, that's why just now we never do transformation.
Two more minutes.
They actually started. But Lisa was very interested in that
Okay.
automatically makes you very excited.
All right, is everyone done? Yes? Hands up those who are supposed to speak. Who can I arrow? The one who take up notes. Okay. All right, so who's going to be first? Raise your hand again. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger by the toe. If he hollers, then let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right. just stand where you are and then say your piece.
Five of us took the vertical of healthcare.
Okay.
So, what are all the things that have been collected of patient details, medical records, medical conditions, life bills, and so on and so forth. So, what type of data is collected is already done. How can the analytics improve the decision? Probably it will help the decision makers to come up with the policies and how to address the demand and supply of doctors and nurses towards that. And what are all the challenges that we exhibit? Most of the hospitals are having the data as silos. They don't want to share it. And because of the privacy and also the PDPA issues, and we have seen in the news that there are a lot of threats from the outside that they won't hack the system for all purposes. So these are all the challenges. But basically, having good data analytics will be much more helpful for the society. That's our conclusion.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much for that. All right, great. So, your turn. We go direct.
Actually doing the same topic on healthcare. So basically for question 1, type of data, we split into two sets of data. One is relating to patient, like what you mentioned, medical records, history, medication, etc. The other set is actually, we call it commercial data, anything dealing with billings, type of disease, etc., medication costs, etc. So these are two broad categories of data. So how can analytics improve decisions in various ways? It can help us to do early detections, know the patient better, able to come out more customized treatment. And for the commercial data, it helps us, of course, improve the cost structure and helps to optimize certain processes. So what challenges exist? A lot of challenges. Actually, currently, all the data is really centralized. The government have the National Electronic Health Records. Data is really centralized in a way. The challenge is actually a lot of data because you're dealing with patients' life. Yes, there's certain privacy, but as a medical provider, we can actually collect data. The challenge comes is you really have a lot of data to analyze. The clinic management system does help to automate certain processes, but the challenge is too much data. That's all.
All right, thank you so much. All right. Well, Sam?
Yeah. Do you mind if I sit down? I mean,
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Everybody can see. We looked at, actually I was fascinated with your NTUC story. So I mentioned to the group and they said, go for it on retail. So what type of data does the industry collect? Basically this started, it's a very fascinating story. It started with the invention of this, which is the barcode. And this barcode revolutionized retail collection because now they scanned and it was immediately captured, like Peter said, in a computer. That's a massive amount of data. And I actually did my thesis in the subject, so I know a lot about this. And the year was 1988. I was in America, I went to study. I'd never seen a scanner before. I went from Bombay, I was transported to New York, and I was like, wow, man, what is this going on? They keep pushing this. It had not, so what type of data was collected by the industry? You name it. You shop in a supermarket, everything was scanned. So that's very simple. How can the analytics improve the decision making? It was absolutely, that was what my thesis was. So I'll give you an actual story of, so this data was actually not analyzed. It was just collected. It was sitting in a massive amount of computing power. There was only one company in Chicago called Information Resources. They were very early, around 86, 88, around that time. They went to all these supermarkets and said, you're doing nothing with this data. It's absolutely a fascinating story. And they started analyzing it. And when I say analyzing, they basically try to tie it with the demographics of the buyer. So I'm going to give you an actual example of what happened. So my background is in media, and I was studying at that time audience research, television. So this is an actual example of how sophisticated the analytics became. So they married the retail. Now you know what I'm saying, you're collecting data of what products are moving, and then you have the advertiser, which advertises in a program. So I'm going to give you an example. At that time, there were 3 shows which were very popular. They look, on the surface, they look exactly the same. That it comes in the morning, there's Good Morning America, CBS has This Morning, and NBC has a show called Today. It starts at 7 a.m., goes to 9 a.m. And in the morning, what is the kind of product that is very appropriate to advertise is orange juice. When you married the scanner data to the television data, this was done, by the way, this is a very good question you asked, how the hell was this done? So you went to a sample of homes and gave them a card and said, every time you go to the supermarket, you buy something, take the card and scan it. So now you had scanner data married with viewing data, because this was Nielsen. Nielsen was tracking viewership. And what you found was one of these programs, there were 20% more people who consumed more orange, heavier users. So for an advertiser, question 2 was like a no-brainer. It just revolutionized all kinds of media analytics. What challenges exist was that time sample, it's probably gone out now, sampling, because this is a sample of people. So the data may actually be faulty if you don't extrapolate. You know, that's statistics.
Yep.
That you can't extrapolate from a sample.
Correct.
So this was roughly the story.
Right. Thank you for that. Excellent. Excellent analysis. By the way, and talking about this, what's that called, the barcode, do you, for normally, okay, when you scan the barcode in the supermarkets, that barcode usually consists of product number, right? But do you know that that barcode can contain many other things, including maybe even your address? Yeah. So
And now it's QR code.
now it's QR code, and barcode against QR code is now competing, and QR code is what we call self-correcting. All right. That means you can have a quarter of the QR code, and it still be able to detect what is the information that is contained inside it. All right. All right. Last one, Jiamin.
So group, we chose retail, and what are the type of data that the industry collects? So actually retail spans across like many different products and services, right? So maybe for instance, like if we are into the seafood business, so it might be things like gathering the customers' personal details, and then buying behaviors, the customer lifetime value, how often do the customers spend, and then when they join the membership programs, all their details, their birth dates and things. And also gathering data about like ensuring that how do you predict your demand and supply, like how do you know how much you're going to sell next month, like based on this month's data, things like that. And then how does analytics improve decisions, right? It's actually more of like to capture like the current demand so that you can maybe project and plan for future months. And then challenges that exist would be what our group mentioned was sometimes customers, right, you think that like they, in the past month they bought 100 units of a particular product, but then maybe the next month they might change their mind and buy something else because maybe they have a better, cheaper offer elsewhere. Yeah. And other challenges might also be like privacy concerns, like because PDPA, the act, right, and then also like the risk of data analysis, right, is the risk of leakage of data. So like your data being leaked out, and if it's leaked out to bad actors, right, people who have malicious intent, right, so that's actually, then you have all your cyber attack, your identity fraud and things like that.
All right, thank you so much. All right, now if you are mostly exposed to the current, what's it called, PDPA, right? Okay, so you all know what PDPA is, right? Are you also aware of the other countries that has got similar legislation? GDPR. Malaysia has got their own PDPA. What else? Any? HIPAA. HIPAA. What does HIPAA means? Anyone? What industry does it use for? Healthcare. Healthcare. All right. So there are others. Okay. All right. So just for your information. All right. All right. Thank you so much, the three of you, and then please give them a clap. A clap lah. One. All right. Okay. So before I let you all go for a break, can I know anybody haven't successfully installed Power BI for desktop yet? Anyone? All install, yeah? Your site all okay? All right? Okay, so now is approximately 3:15. Let's come back at 3:30. All right, and then the toilet is near the lift somewhere, and then you can there's a pantry, and then enjoy yourself. All right. All right. So essentially, if you follow my slides, I do have quite a bit more theory. However, because I don't want to waste time and spend more on theory, okay, I will leave it up to you all to go and read it up. All right. My colleagues will actually send you post-event within one working day the slides and other stuff also lah. So you all will be able to get it. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, so I'm going to do a hands-on now for the Power BI desktop. If you can help me to go and basically start up Power BI desktop, and this should be the screen once you start it up. All right, so start it up, and then you should be able to see this screen. Yes? Oh, okay. All right. Hands up who's not seeing this screen. Anyone? Power BI desktop.
It's not exactly the same. Those are imported.
Same lah. Same lah. My icon smaller only. Same lah. All right. Now, just to let you know, remember that I mentioned just now, there are how many apps in the Power series as part of Power Automate? 5. That's good. Beside Power BI, what else? Power Automate, Power App, Power Pages, and Power Virtual Agents. Okay, all right. So you got 5 apps, right? Okay, all of them is labeled as Power something. All right. Don't include PowerPoint, huh? All right. PowerPoint is not one of them. Okay. Right. So now, what is the common thing about all of these 5 Power series? We call it Power Automate lah. The Power Automate series. Okay. What is the common thing about all of this? They all don't contain data. None of them have data. So where is your data coming from?
External source?
Huh?
External source?
Yes, all from external source. Like what?
SQL server?
Don't be so advanced yet. All right, SQL server. Who knows what is SQL server? Anyone? What does SQL really mean?
Sequential query language.
Okay, see, you are a database genius, aren't you? All right, it's called sequential query language. Essentially, it is a database. All right, a huge database. All right, we are talking about within your PC. All right, within your laptop. So, what are all the data files that you can use for all of this? First of all, Excel. All right, you can have Access also, no problem. You can get your data from Access. Excel is the most common. All right, you can also have this thing called text file. Ever heard about text file? Yeah. Mostly is .txt, correct? Yeah, text file. You can use text file as part of your data. Now, there's not say a small one, but there's a small part of text file called CSV. Ever heard about it? Yeah, why you spoil my fun? Everybody, what is CSV? Anyone? He mentioned it already. Comma, separated values. All right? And essentially, it is a text file with all of the values that are all comma separated. Okay? In one line, one record, okay? But they're all, the fields are comma separated. So you can get, you can use CSV for that, for your data file also. Now, a lot of the time nowadays, because when you install Excel, CSV will now be open in Excel. All right? But you can use it in Power BI. Okay, so these are some of the data that you can use. All right, there's a lot more. Okay, so right now, since you already have this open, this is the starting point of your Power BI. Click on blank report. Okay, we are going to start a new report, and we are going to have it blank. Okay, and we are going to you're going to get this what I call this screen. Okay, now where do you get the data from? Okay, so let's see whether I can give you an example data. Give me a minute. Hang on, where's my data? All right. Oops. All right. My data, or rather my sample data, you can download it from this location. bit.ly PBIX data March 2026. So open up your browser, okay, and then go to this address, or rather URL, and then you'll be able to see my folder, and then download. You can download the data. All right. Okay. By the way, I always mention it is a URL. What does the URL stand for? Anyone? Wait lah. Give others a chance. Anyone? URL. What does the URL stand for? Where is Claire? Oh, Clara. Clara or Claire?
Clara.
Clara. What is URL, Clara?
Clara's not very clever today, lah.
Ayo.
I mean, I can Google, but I don't.
All right. Okay. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. Okay, which is essentially the address of whatever internet address of wherever you are locating. All right. Okay. So you can access. All right. So excellent.
How do you want this to be done?
3 files, so one.
There are more than 3 files.
3 folders.
There are 3 folders. Hang on. I got too many windows open. Give me a moment. All right, let's see. Okay, if we go to here, okay, you see financials? Okay, all right. In financials, you have 4 files, correct? Okay, download all 4 files. Okay, and then once you download ready, wait for me. All right, downloaded already? Okay, right. Now, where do you click to load up your data? Can you see this part here? Excel workbook, this icon here. All right, click on Excel workbook. Okay, it will ask you to open up the Excel workbook. Okay, and then locate where you kept your data. Okay, and then load up Financial US. Okay, after you select Financial US, click Open. All right, and then you will get this. All right, this is your navigator. Okay, and then they ask you to select what type of data are you going to select from here. Okay, now you can select from Excel 2 types of data. First of all, you see got differences in the what they call the icons. Can see not? There's one called financials, yes? And then there's one called sheet 1. Okay, you see the icon? They are different, right? Okay, because they are signifying a different type of data. Okay, financials is actually an Excel, what I call data in Excel that has been become formatted as a table. The sheet 1 is just a plain worksheet. They are both the same data, but you should always choose the tabular data as a preference. Okay, so to select, make sure it is selected here, check, and then your data, your sample data, not everything will be shown on the right hand side. Okay, all right, and then what you need to do is click on load. After you click load, your data will be loaded up. There is some what I call dialog box, and then your data is now loaded. Okay.
So you just choose any that like country code, financial, non-US.
You should choose financials US.
That particular Excel.
Excel file, yes. Load it up. All right. Okay. So let me introduce you to you the Power BI screen. Okay. First of all, at the top, like all Microsoft apps, including what Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Okay, you have the ribbon. Okay. And the ribbon has got many buttons, and all of these buttons do different items. They do different things. They are contextual. And then here you have another menu, the side menu, the left-hand side menu. Okay, the left-hand side menu allows you to look at what your reports, the report view, the table view, which is essentially the data itself, and the model view. Okay, these are the 3 important ones. Okay, we are not going to go through every single one of them today. Okay, we are only going to go and have a look at the table view as well as the report view. Okay, this part here, This big part, this one, this is where you put in your visualization, your charts, okay? And your charts, or rather this section here, is not meant to be for printing. It is not an A4, A5 or whatever size. This is your TV size, which is what? Your monitor size. 16 by, what's your monitor aspect ratio? 16 by 9. All right? 16 by 9. Okay? Further, you got filters that you can use. And then these are all of the visualization that you can select, including their attributes. And on the very right hand side, you got this column that is for your data. Okay? Your data has been loaded up. Right now, it is called financials. There's an arrow that you can bring down and it will show you all of your columns. Okay? Cool. Any questions so far? All okay? All right. Now, the data that you have here is very simple data. This is like essentially kind of like the sales figures for the US. All right. Now, let's say I want to put in a chart. You got different charts here, right? Okay. So, I want to put in a stack column chart. Can you find amongst all of your your charts here the icon for stack column chart? Can see? It's the second one, right? Very simple. Okay. So what you need to do is just to click on the stack column chart. And your chart is added. Way easier than Excel? Yes. Okay. And then what? You want to occupy maybe about a quarter of your screen. Same like Excel. You can expand like that. Okay. This becomes a quarter. Okay. All right. So you got a chart ready. Are you happy with this? No. Right? What will make you happy is putting in data inside there. Well, what kind of data? I want to put in a data that will represent the sales in the country. Or rather, not the country, the sales of the product. This, the data file contains many products. Okay, sales for many products. Okay, so I want to put in the sales against the product. Okay, so in Excel, what do you do? Complex, right? Here, right now, you just check here, sales. Can see sales, right? And then got product or not? Have product. Select product. Done. Yeah? So that's all there is. Very simple, right? Okay. All right. So now that you have your first chart, congratulations. You have created your first visualization. This is called a visualization. All right? Yes, sir. What? Have you loaded up your data?
Because when you go to upload, it is coming as a zip file, so it is not coming.
Don't download the zip file. You cannot use the zip file. You must unzip the zip file first. All right? Okay? So you have your first visualization already. Okay, there are more spaces. Okay, this is only a quarter of the screen. You can have 3 more. Okay, so I will leave it up to you. Go and put in 3 more charts. Assign the data. All right, give you 2 minutes. Whatever chart it is. There are lots and lots of charts that you can put in.
Let's say you take maintaining sales and product, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want the stack column, you also want the pie.
Mm-hmm. You can.
How do you, when I do take the pie, the column disappear?
You must unselect. You have your distance selected. Unselect first.
Oh.
Okay.
So to have both, oh okay. How do you get the two to appear together? And select.
When you create your visualization, okay, like that, your chart is selected. Okay, so you must unselect it first.
Unselect the stack column.
So you see this one selected, right? Okay, so you click on an empty column, empty area, and then you select the next chart.
Oh, have to click on the empty area.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Okay, whatever that you put inside, okay, it will be told here at the top. This pie chart is sum of sales by product. That one, sum of COGS. What is COGS, please? Excellent. All right, and then this one is by month. All right, and this one is sum of COGS by products. So it will tell. When you put in your chart, okay, your chart will be selected, something like that. Got the border, and then you click anywhere on the empty area. Click anywhere on the empty area and then put in the other chart. Who is now wanting to move on from Excel already? Want to throw away the Excel? Okay? Free. Power BI for desktop is free. You can download it just like how you downloaded. Okay? Happy? All right. Here's something that I want to show you. I'm selecting sum of sales by product, this one. Okay? You can see that basically on the Is it x-axis? Yeah, x-axis. I got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products. Yes? All right. Okay, cool. Now, all right. I want to remove this product called Montana, this one. Okay, so I don't want to see Montana here. Okay, but my Excel file, my source data, have got Montana. So how? Very simple. I can filter it out. Okay, this axis is for the product. Okay, so when I select this chart, I can basically see on my filter side. Okay, there is product and sum of sales. Okay, so for the product, I click the down arrow. Okay, and then I can select all, and then I uncheck Montana. The result, no more Montana. Okay, you can filter it out.
If I just right click on the vertical bar and then I click exclude, is it the same?
Potentially, yes, you can do that. Where is exclude? Yeah, you can. Okay? So you can do, notice that because I excluded Montana, I did not put in Montana here, okay? The rest of the charts will still have Montana, okay? And then the charts are actually interactive, okay? So let's say I choose VTT here, this one. This is the product VTT. I select this. Take a look. What changes? VTT is highlighted for this one. VTT is highlighted. And then for the month, the COGS for VTT is displayed rather than every single one. So your charts are very interactive. Okay? Any questions so far?
The Montana is now left out in the first chart, right? The remaining charts, Montana is still there.
You mean here?
Yeah,
Montana is
chart,
gone?
In the first chart, Montana is not there.
Yeah.
But in the rest of the charts,
It's still there.
so how to globally take Montana?
You cannot. You cannot. You can only remove one chart at a time. Yeah? Okay.
Because when you say interactive, real time, then if I go and do a change in one chart,
Mhm.
by default it has to come to other charts. That's my understanding.
Not that way. If by excluding one, you do not exclude the rest of the charts. Okay? All right. Any other questions? Okay. This is what is this file called? US one, right? Okay. And then you have another file. I asked you to download how many? 4 files, right? There's another one called non-US. Yes? Okay. So now that you have US, can you also add in the non-US file and put up the data here also? Well, yeah, you can. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at getting more data. Okay, you see here, got beside the Excel, got get data. Yes? Okay, you can click on this. Now this is a list of all the data sources that you can put into Power BI. Take a look. How many are there? How many are you familiar with? Okay. I think most of the a lot of them you haven't heard about it, right? Yeah. So take a look. Okay. You can even put in Google Analytics data. Okay, and analyze the Google Analytics data. All right. LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Okay. You can also put in SharePoint data from the list, from the web. Okay. One of the items that will be taught inside the full course will be how to load up data from the web and analyze the IMDb movie database, the top 250 database. Okay, you all know what is IMDb? Yeah, no? Who is familiar with IMDb? Okay. IMDb stands for Internet Movie Database. It is essentially the database for all of the movies that has been put out into the released into the public. Okay. They have a list which is constantly changing, the top 250 lists, top movies. Right. So every time I load up that data, I will get different results. Okay, and one of them is part of that list is that before I can do the analysis, I have to clean the data first because the data is not clean, very messy. All right. Okay, so you got a lot of data that you can put in. All right. For now, we will stick to Excel. Okay, and then after that, click connect, and then they will ask you, okay, let's go and look at the financial non-US. Okay, load up the financial non-US. You will get this one. Same thing, financials and sheet 1. Yeah? Which one should I load up? Anyone? I should load up financials because why? This is tabular data, tabular format. Okay, and then the table, the data is here. Okay, and then you can see what this is. Different countries, Canada, Mexico, and all that kind of thing. All right, and then just click load. And the result, you have your data here, financials. This is the one that you loaded up just now. But below, you have financials 2. This is the non-US data. Okay, they are all different. Okay, if you want to look at the data, click here. On the left hand side, there's the report view. Below that, there is the table view. Okay, click on table view and you can examine your data. This is the, which one? This is the financials data, the very first one that you load up. This is your US one. What about the non-US one? Click here. On the right hand side, okay, click here, financials 2. Now the data changed, and then you can go and look. Here got Canada, France, Germany, Mexico, and all. All right. Okay, all the different countries. Okay, if you want to go back to your this report view, just click back report view. Okay, now the question is like this. Your editor screen here already got filled up already, got 4 charts. Can you put in some more? Yes, of course you can put in. Okay, you can divide this into how many sections you want. Okay, you want to divide it until 64 sections, also okay. But obviously the chart is going to be super tiny. Don't do that. Okay, at the most, please just use 4 sections. All right. So then how? You got financials already mapped out already. Okay, but financials 2 haven't. How leh? Where are you going to put this the charts for financials 2? Well, very simple. Over here, got page 1, right? Like Excel, like that. Okay, you can click the plus button to create page 2. All right. Okay, and then you can go and expand out financials 2. Okay, and then I will leave it to you. Please go and fill in page 2 with 4 more charts for financials 2. Any charts. Okay, I'm just creating 2. All right? Yes.
This page 1.
Hmm.
I thought I had, you can move this along, right?
Yeah, you can. You can also click here to close. There you go. All right. By the way, if you don't like this, okay, wait my screen is very big. Okay, it is a 1920 times 1080. It's huge. Okay. If you have a smaller screen, you may not see everything. Okay, so you might want to shut the filter menu aside. You might want to put it aside. Okay, so basically just click this one, the double arrow. Okay, like that. To hide it. Okay, and then to expand, you can expand back. All right? Okay. Now here's a question for all of you. Okay. You happily go and show this to your boss. Okay. Happily show it. Hey boss, I created this for you already, the report. Okay. The report got financials US, financials non-US. What will your boss likely will say? Not useful enough, okay. Huh? Anyone else? Anyone else? No? He will most likely say, why cannot combine one? Correct or not? So, if you all want to combine, that means you all must have your US and your non-US combined together into one page. Right? Now, who can tell me what traditionally will you all do to go and make your Excel files, or rather your report, combine? Huh?
Go to financials, Control C, Control V, take it to financials.
Walao eh. What? Control C, then open up another one, Control V.
Control cell is the base file is financials US. In that file, come below the line, the cutoff line, then add on the data.
Uh-huh.
It becomes a summary, make it as a table one more time.
Uh-huh.
Double check the rest of lines. Then come to PI, use that file.
Why so troublesome? Do you all agree that it's so troublesome like that? Yeah? Okay. Now here's the question. What if your Excel files don't match the columns? Let's say you got one extra column in non-US. What happened then?
Trouble now. Tell me what's that.
Trouble. Then trouble how? Tell your boss, I cannot do it. Tomorrow do ah? Well done. The current file that I have, the financials US and the financials non-US, basically all have the same files, the same column. But what if you do not have the same columns? Correct not? Right? Okay. So let's just see what happened. Okay. I'm not going to go and do all that troublesome what I call process that your classmate has outlined. Okay. All right. Cool. So how are we going to do that? Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. First of all, you got financials here, and then financials too. Okay. All right. Over at the top on the ribbon, can you see the transform data? Okay. Click on transform data. Right? You will then, when you click on transform data, you will actually open the Power Query. Okay? And Power Query can be used to clean up your data. Okay? Again, the interface is the same. At the top, there's always the ribbon, and the ribbon all do different things. Your two data files appears here, financials and financials 2. This is a representation of your data, and here is what are the changes at this column. What are the changes that you have done to your data? All right. Now, first of all, I want to change the name of my data. I do not want financials and financials 2. They are ugly. Ugly name, right? Yes? Who agree with me they are ugly name? They are not only ugly, they are fugly. Alright? So, how do I do that? Select financials. Here. Okay? And then after that, over here, this is the name of my data. Okay? So, I want to put it, make it nice. Financials with a capital F, and then US. Okay? Done. Now, look at that. Financials US. Financials 2, what happened? I select that, go to the other side, become financials 2, right? I put nicely financials non-US. Done. Whatever changes that I have created here will then be reflected over here. And if I add in more changes at the here on this column, it will be reflected also. Okay. Now, I just rename my data. I have not combined my data. All right. So then how? Can you see on the top, the ribbon, this one, append queries? Yes? Okay. If you click on the down arrow, you have either append queries or append queries as new. Yes? Okay. So select append queries as new. Okay, and then you will be given this. Okay, now you can append. You are going to append financials, US and non-US together. So first of all, which one are you going to append? Which table? I want to select first the US one. The second table, I want to put in non-US. All right? Append is at the top here. You may not be seeing the whole screen. Can I find?
Where is it?
Click combine.
Oh, have to open.
There. Yes. You're not seeing the full ribbon. All right. So now I have the dialog box, right? I put in two tables. First table is financials US. Second one is financial non-US. I can also append if I have. I can use 3 or more tables. Okay. So now I have created this. I click OK. It will then put in, or rather create an append one data table. Okay. Take a look at the append one. What does it contain? Definitely got US data. Does it have Canada? Yes. Does it have Mexico? Yes, of course. Okay. Don't go and basically the Excel long-winded thing. Okay. By the way, if you do that, right? Okay. Now, what is the maximum number of rows that Excel can contain?
146 is 800 something. As I said, this 146, then followed by the 3 digits. The numbers are given. The columns is 266.
You memorize it. You're the Excel formula expert. Right? Yeah, it's about 1 million records or something like that, right? Okay, so now let's suppose that if the Excel file can only contain 1 million record, okay? The first file, let's say the US file, you have 750 records, and the non-US one, you have 500,000. Okay, first one 750,000. Can you combine using Excel? No. It will overflow. All right, so don't do that. Use Power BI. Okay, the one thing good about Power BI is that it actually maintains the integrity of your data. That means what? Your financials US, financials non-US data is actually not touched. It will generate a brand new data for the append one. Okay, and since I come out append one already, I can go and rename it. append 1. I'm going to put in financials global. Okay, that's it.
Peter, sorry, I missed a few steps because I was distracted. So,
Hang on, let me finish this one. Okay, and then after that, just simply close and apply this button here. Okay. Your data is then processed, done, and now you have 3 data: financials US, non-US, and global. Okay. Now, go and create a page 3 and then put in your charts again. Yes.
I tried to follow the steps
Hmm?
and did append, but it doesn't work. Each time I do the append, it shows up,
Do you append or not?
yeah, and then I put financials, right?
No. Append as new.
Append is not.
Yeah. Do you append just now? If you did append, then basically you have multiple data
No,
inside.
I deleted already.
Hmm?
I deleted.
You deleted. Which part you delete?
I deleted from here.
Okay. So now got a pen, right? A pen as new.
Where's the SU?
Close this.
Okay.
Close this. Click on the arrow. There you go. A pen as new. Okay?
So,
Yeah.
how many maximum number of files can append like this? 3 or more, right? So 3 or more is, what is the max?
You can, no max.
No max.
No max. Yeah?
So once it comes to Power BI, there is no limit on the lines and
Yeah,
lines also.
correct. Ah.
Why rename here? Is that what you did? Rename?
No, rename is here.
Oh.
Okay? Yes, Clara.
because I missed messages. So I got lost at the pen. Okay.
Okay.
A pen.
A pen as new.
What happened here? A pen.
A pen queries. Click on the down arrow.
I think I did something wrong already, right? I got to balik. Yeah, just now I was a bit lost because, okay, hang on. Let me, this one, a pen, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah, I was lost here. So this one is this one, right? I click
No,
on
you're not. You click on append, right? You need to append as new. Append
pen
as new.
Okay,
Ah.
I was missing here because,
Okay,
then
now you have
I
to.
also got 2.
Yes.
So this one is like the non-US, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Then you have this one, and then you can rename that.
How do I rename that?
Like just now.
Oh, this one, huh?
No. From here. Where's your?
Sorry. So I rename this financials 1, 2.
No, you're in the different screen already. You should be doing that in this screen.
So I have to rename this as your.
Yeah.
How do I rename
Append
this?
global. You should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have. Can you maximize this screen? You should be seeing the. Click on view. Can you see? What's that called? The.
Do I right click here to name? No.
You can rename that. Yeah, you can rename.
So financials.
Financials global. All right. Everybody can? All right. Yes.
The 2 tables, right? If you combine them, right? What do I need to consider for the 2 tables table structure?
The table structure is definitely one. You by right, you should always use the same number of columns, the same columns names and all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the position must be exactly the same as well. Like
Yes.
okay.
Column 1 is name, whatever. Column 2 is first name, last name, or whatever.
Must be the same lah.
Should be the same. It does not necessarily be a must, but should be. Yeah. If not, then they will try to add more columns into your table.
Oh, okay. Power
And then,
BI will do that.
yeah, Power BI will do that. And then not only that, they will also have got null columns. That means empty.
Okay.
All right.
In Excel, we can actually change the color of the columns on this for Power BI can.
Change the
Color of the bar, etc. Because sometimes we have to use corporate colors.
yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes.
How do we change the color font types, for example? Sometimes the boss wants certain colors.
Okay. Who wants to change colors? Possible. Okay. The colors are all here. Format. Okay. You can click here, and then you can go and change all of the necessary fonts, colors, and all that. Okay. Lots of things that you can change. Okay. All right. Any questions so far?
Sorry, after I generated the financials global,
Close and apply. Close and apply.
I have to close
Close and apply. There's a button called close and apply.
at the border, is it?
At the top on the ribbon.
Top.
Yes.
Close and apply.
Mm.
Okay, after generated, I rename this one, right? So
Click home. Click home.
home, right?
Close and apply.
Close and apply.
Mm.
Oh, that's loading.
Yeah.
Go into
Then
the-
it's loading. Now.
Then I can generate the graph, right?
Yes. Where's your?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. All right. Yes. Close and apply.
Yeah, after creating the global file,
Uh huh.
I didn't do the close and apply, and I missed that step. It's not
You
here.
didn't do the change and apply.
Yeah. But it's here.
If it is there, then it's there already. That means you already apply already.
Is it there?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, okay.
Okay? All right? So your data is there. The global data is there. Okay, now, okay. I have one more file. Okay, I have one more file. Financial Singapore. Okay? All right? So, what I want you to do is take the Financial Singapore, load it up, and then append the file. Go.
My sum of sales by month is not in order. It starts in October, November, then ends at March. It's not starting from January.
Yeah, it doesn't. A lot of time it doesn't start from January because there must be a setting that you need to put in. Mm.
Can I like change that? Like more options. I mean, I'm thinking there's like a site. There's like dot. Sort of
Any options that you need to set for your chart is all here. Format your visual or here. You can change the colors, change the what they call the axis and all that. Mm. And perhaps also for your date, okay, you can expand out the date, and then you can select either month quarter, year, or day.
Ah, date. External date. Okay, date hierarchy.
Because most likely you use this one, month name.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay?
So I should not use month name, right?
Perhaps. Because month name most likely got skips. Right?
Yeah. So I should actually use date.
Yeah. Yes.
When you are pen, because there's first, second table, right? So how do you know which one should be first, which one should be second?
Up to you.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Just don't duplicate. Don't put in financials US and then financials US again. Okay.
Yeah, to go by date.
Yeah.
Take down, then there's a month.
Yes.
Okay. Date hierarchy.
Okay. Now, your appended this financials US and financials non-US, right? Okay. Then you added in the data for financials Singapore, correct? Yeah. Okay. Then you want to add append the financial Singapore file into which one? Global, correct? Yeah. So when you want to append, you use the financials global. Do you append with 2 files or 3? Who says 3? Raise your hand. You all understand my question? Or?
Upon the financial global enough now, no need to take US, non-US and Asia. Just upon the financial global requirement.
Yeah, financials US already contains what? US, non-US.
Just now to that file, the Singapore one.
So using the what I call the append module, okay.
The first option, 2 files. First is global, other is Singapore.
Okay, so only use 2, global and Singapore. Okay, if you append the global with non-US and then Singapore, you have non-US duplicated. All right. Sorry.
It's another window, right?
Yes, Power Query. Where is it?
Where's my append? How to get to that one where I can append?
Transform.
Transform data.
Alright, there you go.
I see. Thanks.
So probably you to say that you are duplicating the file, assuming if somebody is using the second method. You did not say that you are duplicating the file.
Well, it basically is up to you. Okay, you can do if you have 3 files. Okay, and you.
That one I understand. What I'm asking is whether probably it's easy to say, hey guys, you are duplicating. Like if you do some mistake in Excel, there a box will come. Your formula is wrong, or else your something is wrong. So something is wrong or wrong, not wrong.
All right. Okay. All right. Later I will show you how to undo. Okay. All okay with the append? All right. What's the other one that is equivalent to append? Merge. Okay. Now I also have got one file called country code. Yes. Or country. Y'all should have downloaded it also. Okay, so open up that file. So click Excel. And then got this one, country codes. Yeah? Load it up. Now you will have here code 1 load. You will have this file, code 1. All right. If you take a look, the data, code 1 is just like that. Very simple file. Okay. Now, you inside the financials global, you already have got all the countries. All right. Now I want to put in the country code, and the country code get from where? Get from here lah. Okay. You cannot go and what I call a pen. Okay, because you will have to match all of the countries to the correct country code. Yeah. So coming back to here. Okay. Transform data. Where's transform data? Here. Okay, so you open up Power Query. Okay. Where's your, oops, where's your, this financials global, this one. Okay, this is the one that you want to merge the file with. Okay, and then over here, after I select financials global, I choose merge queries. Merge queries also have got a merge queries as you do not go and select that. Choose merge queries. Okay. And then after that, it will come out this merge. Okay. Financials global is already loaded. What is the table that you want to click here, or you want to select? You want to select code 1. Code 1 is then loaded. This is the first step. Second step, you select country, because this is the common what they call the common column for the data. And then here you also have select the country. So not only you have to select the what they call the table, but you also have to select both of the columns. All right, and then just click OK. And take a look. At the end, got the code 1. You're not done. Okay. Click on this arrow, the twin arrow. Okay. And then unselect everything except for the code. And then click OK. Take a look at the result. US, CA, and so forth. Okay? Simple? Okay? Leave that up to you to do, but take a look here also. These are the applied steps that your classmate has asked. What happened after I do every step? It will be recorded here. Okay? The latest one will be at the bottom. If I want to undo, all I need to do is click on this X button here, the red color X. Okay, so I click here, X. There you go. No more the code, but instead it becomes the table again. If I click on merge to exit, it will not be merged. All right. Okay. After you've done that, close and apply. Okay, and then you have your data. Okay, any questions?
So when the two tables have the same specification, use append. When the file is not having the same specification, use merge to take what data you want to append to the.
Not exactly like that. If you want to have, if you have two tables, and let's say they are all the same columns, and then you want to join them together, then you use append. Okay, append means join one after another. Okay, but make sure that you must usually you should have got all the columns all the same. If you want to add on to another column, all right, and then you need to see what are the correct columns, like the country code like that. Okay, then you use merge. Okay. Any other questions? All okay? Yes.
What is the next step after this? I go to this part. I don't know how to do it.
Select the column, the common column, the common one.
Oh, okay. Here, yeah?
Country, yes, and then country.
Also here.
See now?
Okay.
Okay. All right. What are you after?
You said the append.
Do you not apply? Do you?
No, I have. So I'm labeled it as ex Singapore. This global is already includes Singapore.
You
So now,
you haven't even load your country code.
no, I'm not done that. I'm actually still this merging. Actually, this is already including Singapore.
But you haven't. Yeah, you appended Singapore, but you have not put in or rather you have not loaded up your country code. You take a look. I have supposedly I got 5, right?
No, I stopped here because I thought maybe that was this one.
Yeah, load.
Straight load.
Okay, so it's now loading.
Yeah.
Okay, then where's
Use this.
Power Query, and then now select your global. Where's your global?
Including Singapore.
Okay, and then merge, merge, merge. Not merge as new, just merge. Merge. Okay, select your country code. Country code. Okay, and then select the country column and country column. Yeah. Now you can click OK. Okay.
I was held up there on the.
Then click here. No. Where's your Power Query again?
Which is. This is why I'm jumping between these tables as pending changes.
Because your screen is a touch screen.
So that makes a difference?
Yes, that makes a difference. Your touch screen is, if your screen is a touch screen, you touch, of course it will make a difference.
But I'm not. Even this is contextual.
No.
See this.
Where's your transform? Click here,
Report view.
report view, click your transform. Where's your transform?
Is it changed? That's what I'm trying to.
Where's your transform item? They are somewhere here, right?
I don't know which menu would that be.
It's called transform. You see, got transform.
It looks different here.
Select here.
This
Mm.
these dots.
Got. Okay. Transform data. Transform data. See? Where's your the one that you applied just now? Okay, you already loaded up your code one. Your code. Which one you? This one, right?
Global including Singapore. Yeah. Financial June.
Is it this one?
This is the including Singapore, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I.
Okay, so
This is the one.
have you merged? Merge queries. Okay, you merge. Scroll right to the right. Okay, see now you merge already. Okay, click on the double arrow. Okay, unselect everything except code. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Anyone else? Yes. I cannot see you.
What's the next step? So I went to insert data, then I go to country code.
Have you? You already got country code.
Yeah, correct.
Where is your global one?
Here,
You merge here, is it? Where do you merge it to?
I tried to merge it to the global one. I think I did wrongly.
No, you should not merge it like that. You should merge it to your global. Where's your global? This one.
No, this one don't have Singapore.
Okay, so which one has got Singapore?
Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
so merge it to here.
Okay, so I just go. I redo again, is it? So I go to.
Just click merge.
Okay, then
Okay, put it in.
Singapore and global, right?
No, this is what? Singapore and global. Where's your code one? Where's your code table? C got error.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I try again. Much query as new, right? Much queries as new, right?
No, just merge.
Much query.
Yeah. See, got error. You should be in this here. You should be using code one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that, Singapore and global for me.
Singapore and global is already there. Singapore and global, and then it will merge. You will put in one new column called code one, and then you have to filter out code one.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yes.
I remember what I did try to merge just now. Then I come up with this. How to balik? I probably did.
Why?
I imported this one. Then don't know you were saying I just choose country. Then I just merge and don't know what happened. How do I balik? Can I balik? Because I think I missed something.
Yes, you missed something because here you should not be merging it into code one. You should be merging it into your global.
Oh, so how do I balik?
There is a balik because where's your this column here that suppose?
I don't know lah.
Can you undo?
Undo.
Got undo not?
Don't know undo leh. Delete ah.
No. Okay. Can you down arrow? Just close.
Close. Okay.
Okay. Now
Transform
transform.
data. Transform data. Right?
Transform. Yes.
So then.
Okay. So where's your global?
Global is this one.
Okay. Click.
Is it?
Select global. Merge. See, just now you don't have this part.
Okay.
Okay.
So the global is here.
Okay. Select
this
code
one.
one.
I don't have code 1 leh. Where's my code 1? It's not here.
You should be there.
How do I get? Why is it not here?
I don't know, by right it should be there.
Because I think something I also like try to merge, put in code 1 just now, but it's here.
What's inside code 1?
This one.
Yeah, see, you got this one. You got this column.
So I should delete, is it?
No. Click on this. Delete. No, here.
Change.
No, the X. There you go.
Remove.
Okay, so click on global.
Global.
Okay, merge. You can come out, sir.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so that means I global then merge with code 1.
Yes.
Okay, so I was missing
Select country.
right?
Select country.
Country.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
Okay, so
Now
it's merged already.
merge ready. The double arrow.
Double arrow here.
Okay, and then so deselect everything except for code.
Select everything except code. Or deselect.
Deselect everything except code. Yeah. Okay.
Then okay already.
Yeah. Done.
Then what about those like all those things on the right corner?
Those are my data.
Oh, your data. So that means I
Close
merge
and
it lah.
close and save.
Close and where's my close?
Got home. Close and save.
Close. When am I? Close and apply.
Close and apply.
Close and apply. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
Loading.
okay.
Done. All right. Okay, folks. Any questions? Anyone else have got any problem? Yes, no? Anything? Okay, for the actual cost, okay, there will be a whole lot more. Not only this kind of thing. There is, you all know what is a pivot table? How many of you have done pivot table? Very often, is it? Okay. In Power BI, there is unpivot. Okay. In the actual course, we will learn how to unpivot a table. Okay, and then we will also have a look at how to interpret the data using AI. Yeah. So a lot more course content. Okay. Anybody else have any question? Not yet lah. Not yet lah. Okay. All right. So no questions. I do have something for you. Let me hang on. Okay. For this course, thank you for coming, and I would appreciate if you can. Yes. Hang on. Where's my this thing? Okay. If you can help me, please scan this with your phone, and then what's it called? Fill it up. Okay, and if you can help to give a high evaluation, I really appreciate it.